Your bank just opened an account in your name. You didn't ask for it. You don't know about it. You're being charged fees for it right now. And when you find out, your bank will tell you it's your fault. This is Wells Fargo, and this is how America's most trusted bank robbed 3.5 million of its own customers, including you. The quota. Houston, Texas, 2008. You're 24, first real job. Teller at Wells Fargo. Day 1, your manager hands you a laminated card, 8 products per customer, checking, savings, credit card, mortgage, auto loan, investment account, insurance, line of credit. 8 is great, he says with a smile. You nod. Seems reasonable. Then you see the daily quota sheet, 20 products a day before 5 p.m. every single day. Miss it once, your manager calls you out in front of the whole team. Miss it twice, you get written up. Miss it 3 times, you're done. You look at the queue of customers waiting outside. Normal people, trusting people, people who came in to deposit a check or update their address. You pick up your badge. You have no idea what you just signed up for. The timer starts. The method. 2002 to 2016. By year 2, you've learned the system. Customer comes in to update their address. You open a savings account in their name. You don't ask. You don't mention it. You just do it. Elderly woman comes in to deposit a check. You sign her up for a credit card she didn't ask for. You tell her it's just routine paperwork. She trusts you. She signs. Small business owner opens 1 account. By Friday, he has 4 accounts, 2 credit cards, and a line of credit. He asked for 1 checking account. He has no idea. You transfer small amounts from real accounts into the fake ones, just enough to activate them. Then you move the money back before anyone notices. You forge signatures. You create email addresses customers will never see. You invent phone numbers that don't exist. You tell an elderly woman that signing the credit card form is just confirmation that she stopped by to update her address. It makes you sick. You do it anyway, because the quota is due at 5 p.m., and you need this job. The scale. How many fake accounts? Wells Fargo's first answer, 1.5 million. Then investigators keep digging. 2 million. They keep digging. 3.5 million. 3.5 million accounts. Opened without permission. In customers' names. With customers' money. Over 14 years. Wells Fargo serves 1 in 3 American households. Go check your statements. Here's the question nobody asked for 14 years. How do 3.5 million fake accounts go unnoticed? 3 reasons, all deliberate. 1. The fees were tiny. Average charge per fake account, $25. You see it on your statement. You assume you forgot something. Nobody calls their bank over $25. That's the point. 2. Your credit score. The fake accounts appeared on your credit report. Some customers got denied for mortgages, apartments, car loans. They spent years wondering why. They never connected it to their bank. 3. Forced arbitration. The moment you opened a Wells Fargo account, you signed away your right to sue. Any complaint goes to private arbitration. Wells Fargo picks the arbitrator. Thousands of complaints disappeared quietly for years. The system wasn't broken. It was working perfectly. Just not for you. The whistleblowers. You can't do this anymore. Every night you drive home thinking about the elderly woman, the credit card she didn't want, the fees she'll never understand. Wells Fargo has an ethics hotline, 1-800 number, anonymous, legally protected by federal law. The poster in the break room says so. You call it one Tuesday afternoon. You give names, dates, specific branches, specific managers. You stay on the line for 40 minutes. You describe exactly what is happening. The person on the other end thanks you, says your information is valuable, says you're protected. 2 weeks later, you're called into your manager's office. You're fired. Performance issues, they say. You apply to other banks. You need to work. You have a mortgage, a kid on the way. But Wells Fargo has already sent your termination documents to every bank in the industry. The documents say you were involved in fraudulent account creation. You reported the fraud. They branded you as the fraudster. You spend the next 3 years unable to find work in banking. The manager who told you to hit the quota every single day, he got promoted. The hearing. September 20th, 2016, United States Senate. CEO John Stumpf sits at the table in front of the entire country. Across from him, Senator Elizabeth Warren. She has read every document. She has the termination records of every whistleblower. She has the quota sheets going back 14 years. She is not here to have a pleasant conversation. You have said repeatedly that you fired 5,300 employees for this misconduct. Did you personally fire any senior management? Stumpf shifts in his chair. We've made some changes at the top. That's not what I asked. Did you fire any senior manager? Yes or no? The room goes completely quiet. The answer is no, because the woman who designed the entire quota system, Carrie Tolstedt, head of retail banking, the architect of 8 is Great, had quietly retired 3 months earlier, with a $125 million exit package. Warren looks directly at Stumpf. This is gutless leadership. The clip goes viral before the hearing ends. Stumpf resigns 2 weeks later. His retirement package, $133 million. The consequences. Wells Fargo pays fines, $185 million, then $142 million, then $1 billion, then $3.7 billion, over $5 billion total. Nobody goes to prison. Tolstedt pleads guilty in 2023 to obstructing a bank examination. No prison. Lifetime ban from banking. She keeps the $125 million. Stumpf gets a $17.5 million personal fine. Lifetime ban from banking. He keeps the $133 million. 5,300 employees were fired for doing exactly what management demanded. None of them got $125 million. The Federal Reserve, for the first time in its history, caps Wells Fargo's total assets as punishment. The cap lasted 7 years. Epilogue. Today, 2026, Wells Fargo still operates, still has your money, still serves 1 in 3 Americans. Last month, you get an alert on your phone. A new Wells Fargo account has been opened in your name. You call customer service. That must be an error. Let me transfer you. Hold music. 12 minutes. Click. You call back. I'm sorry, I don't see any issue with your account. You've banked here for 11 years. You open Google. You type, best banks to switch to. You're not the first. You won't be the last. Wells Fargo opened 3.5 million fake accounts in customers' names. The fraud ran for 14 years. 5,300 employees fired. 0 executives imprisoned. CEO John Stumpf retirement package, $133 million. Carrie Tolstedt exit package, $125 million. The Federal Reserve placed an asset cap on Wells Fargo in 2018. It stayed in place for 7 years. It was finally lifted in June 2025. 7 years to clean up 14 years of fraud. Wells Fargo still serves 1 in 3 American households.